lineup up here. I don't have numbers or nothing up here on this book. You grab a roster? Need a roster? Coach Wise. Coach Wise just got here. Starting first for the visiting Lady Bolivar Liberators. Number 11, Hosey Mays. Number 7, Carly Cribbs. Number 15, Clyde Warhoy. Number 24, Audrey Funk. Number 2, Michaela Methvin. Number 16, Brooklyn Hamilton. Number 6, Nova Hendrickson. Number 19, Peyton Corum. Number 3, Bri Tosh. And hitting the flex player, number 28, Ava Smith. Are you ready for? I don't have a roster for Waynesville. I don't know their numbers in order here either. There is starting for. Come on. Starting for the Waynesville Lady Tigers, number 7, Alexis Nedidich. Number 10, Molly Zarcone. Number 9, Reagan Grosswiener. Number 1, Riley Grosswiener. Number 12, Elena Gordon. Number 6, Malia Ihile Zinner. Where? Oh, number 22, Alea Gomez, Madeline Gomez. Number 13, Akela Calhoun. Number 4, Ruby Hisataki. And the flex player, Kendall Cobb. First pitch deal. Yes.
Throwing out the honorary first pitch is Elena Gordon, being escorted by Deb's grandson, Bryce and Matthew Mabach. Catching the first pitch is Aaliyah Gordon. Tonight we honor all breast cancer survivors and those who continue to fight from near and far. Our honorary survivor for tonight's game is Deborah Schott. Deb was diagnosed in the fall of 2024 with invasive ductal carcinoma. She has shown tremendous strength through a double mastectomy, 6 rounds of chemo, and 14 Kadcyla infusions, with just 3 before completing treatment on December 8th. Deb's courage and determination remind us all of what it means to fight with heart. At this time, we ask everybody to please join us in a moment of silence to also remember those who bravely fought but are no longer with us. Thank you all very much. Tonight, we play in honor, remembrance, and hope. Elena. Thank you all very much. Now let's play ball.
Sir, that was not the smoothest start I've ever had.
Well, I thought the game started at 5.
So did I, honestly. I didn't even know until they go out at 4:30 they was ready to play. So, we are here ready to go It is Tiger softball. This will be the final broadcast that we have of the softball season, as unless the Tigers can pull off some magic here, and but due to scheduling with volleyball and football, not physically possible to get the districts in, basically, get the district games in. I have to clone myself or send Coach, Wise down to Ozark to do it for me.
It's a drive.
That is a drive. But we will have district coverage of volleyball, and working on, that'll be Dixon volleyball.
As he's announcing tonight.
And we will have the district Dixon volleyball. That will be at Dixon,
he said
Missouri.
Rosie. It's a J, Josie. This is Aubrey with a B, not a D. So Aubrey.
It'll be me announcing.
Oh, it'll be you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So Josie,
So
Mays,
Jo-
Carly, Cribs,
Sid.
Sid, Walhoy,
Uh-huh.
the Aubrey Fun, Michaela,
And we're going to take a short break before we start here. We'll be back for Tiger softball. It's pink out night. Bank of Pulaski County, with two convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of the Waynesville Tigers and the Lady Tigers athletics, including all their sports and activities. Security Bank is a member FDIC equal housing home lender. They can provide home loans, auto loans, whatever type of loan you need, and whatever support you need, give Security Bank a call or visit them in Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Brian Borum of Cross Creek Realty is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Crocker Lions, as well as all the other area Frisco League teams in this part. And we are back. Josie Mays coming up to bat first for the Liberators. It does. It does on Misha. That's why I had to schedule for 5.
Yeah.
I didn't even have the stream go until she's like, hey, we're about to start.
late to any game.
Yeah. And we have a 2-0 count here for the Liberators right now. Bolivar, a former conference opponent, they went out on their way and joined the Central Mountain, or Ozark Mountain Conference. We're going to have a 6-3 put out on the first play.
Next up, the shortstop, number 7, Carly Cribs.
First batter of the game, Cribs coming up to bat. This will be the first time all these runners are coming up to bat, and I believe we have a beautiful video today for the game video. For anyone wondering, if you'd like to watch all your local sports from across the state, check out MSHSAA Network. You can sign up. Your subscription will cover every game across the country pretty much. So check them out. Also working on some basketball. We got some fun trips coming up. We're going to start with the Frisco League basketball tournament, 2-1 count. Then in December, we'll start our first journey down to Arkansas to the Pocahontas Shootout. And I believe we're also going to have a bonus game down there. We're going to have a single on this.
Batting third, number 15, Sid Walhoy.
And Walhoy coming up to bat. Runner on first already. I guess I could update my graphic a little bit there. Tigers in the black and pink, in the blue and gray uniforms is the Liberators out there. We'll be home as volleyball over to second. Error on the throw, but did not lose anything, so it's going to be basically just a steal. No harm, no foul. A 2-0 count once again. And I believe that's a 3-0 count. And then for basketball, we got building a pretty good set of games here. We're working on the Frisco League tournament now. Also have the Rolla tournament. That's going to be a walk.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 24, Aubrey Funk.
So Aubrey Funk coming up to the plate here. Runner on first and second. 1 out. Little Wasper friends are in here, but there's enough little wasp juice to probably make a horse unhappy if the windows were closed, to be honest. It has not gotten cold enough to get rid of these waspers for the year yet, and they are still here. That is hit deep out to center field, and that's going to be a home run for Bolivar. That's a 3-run shot. Liberators on the board first here. And that'll make this a 3-run game already here for Bolivar to start. Methan coming up to the plate. Apologize if I get the names off a little bit there. But thank you for joining us, obviously, as without you watching, it wouldn't be much of a point to be doing the games here, so appreciate you bringing me the games. Of course, we'll be back for baseball season, bringing you quite a few baseball games from Tigertown. Also be bringing some Dixon baseball. Did not have a fall school season up there, so did not cover any of those. Also, possibly have some Dixon softball tomorrow. Have not sorted that out yet. If we do, I will let you know. If not, just one of those things that doesn't always get done in time. So 1-2 count here. Chance for out number 2 on this pitch. And out to center field. That's going to drop on the Tiger in the gap. And that will drop in as just a single. That'll be the 3rd hit of the game for the Liberators.
16, Brooklyn Hamilton.
Brooklyn Hamilton coming up to bat. And then Thursday we got a doubleheader. We got high school volleyball. I honestly don't know who they're playing. I think it's Ozark, but I doubt it. It could be. I think it's one of those Tigers. That is a high foul ball off the fence. There's a lot of Tigers, and I think it is one of those Tigers, but we'll have to look in a little bit here to find out. Also, Lebanon and Waynesville Junior High football will be broadcast. I think 7th grade is playing. And originally planned for Dixon volleyball also, but due to scheduling with district softball, the person doing that will not be up there at Dixon to do that game. So, again, I apologize for that, but everything's scheduling this week on Thursday, and same for next week. Wednesday through Thursday, they're cramming in about everything. We're going to have an out for Hamilton.
Now up, left fielder, number 6, Nova Hendrickson.
Hendrickson coming up to bat now. There is still 1 on base. There's 2 outs here in this first inning. 3 runs off of a home run. First pitch is a strike. That is going to go down swinging. Big first pitch already. Again, Bolivar, a former conference opponent here. They're no longer our conference opponent. We have all of our new friends now that Coach Wise over there gets the joy of playing with. I think nearly every one of them you play with, don't you?
What's that?
All your baseball friends that we have now. All your Eagles and Tigers, and basically that's the whole conference right there.
Yeah, we play them all.
Besides a Wildcat and a couple random Springfield mascots, but literally it's all Eagles and Tigers.
Eagles and Tigers and no Bears.
No Bears, surprisingly. No Bulldogs either.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Well, wait, no. You still play Central there?
Actually, yes, we do.
Okay, so there is a Bulldog still. Not next year, though.
Technically, we still play Raleigh, also on baseball.
Oh, yeah. Raul is our old friend that just don't want to go away. We don't want them to go away.
No, it only makes sense to play well every year. Now up, right fielder, number 19, Peyton Corum.
And Corum coming up to the plate now. Hendrickson made her way to first. Mathian made her way to second. Foul ball over to the Waynesville dugout. Strike number 1. Now, speaking of Rolla, their softball team has been playing in their temporary home this season, and they're hoping to get back in their stadium after a gentle breeze came through a year or so ago and picked up their press box and threw it about 90 yards or 90 feet away in the softball field. Somewhere there's a picture of literally the softball, the actual like softball. It was a 2-story building, and it was thrown in the outfield of their softball field. There's a picture of that. Over to third for the out. Nope, that's safe. Runner is safe at the base. Runners on second and third. But they're playing at, they do have a very nice park there in Rolla, though, and then I know S&T's also played at that park because they are revamping their softball facilities too, working on that process. And I believe the baseball field, that's a foul ball, is getting a bit of a revamp too, an update. But if you ever been to Rolla, S&T is at all those big turf fields right there off their 63 and Kings Highway. That is S&T. And those are for the rec people. Very nice soccer setup for rec soccer and things. We're going to load the bases with that walk.
Third baseman, number 3.
So Corum now on first. And Tosh coming up with a chance to add to this lead here. Anything on base will score. Now, if Waynesville does advance in the district, we will wind up covering them. But for now, we will kind of see what happens with everything else. As this time of year, it's kind of like the end of spring season there. Coach Wise knows how between all the spring sports, when they start winding down at the same time in districts, everyone's playing in the same week pretty much.
Yeah, it's a big week for sure. It's a week that you think about a few weeks before it actually happens.
And we're going to have a runner, I believe, was she hit on
Number
that
11,
one?
Josie Mays.
One Bolivar runner will score off of that, or off that last at bat. That also brought in Matheson on there, but we're going to have an out on that. So Mays will have an infield fly out. That's what we'll call that. That'll be out number 3. And we'll be back after this for more Tiger softball. Sage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gasco Sage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gasco Sage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gasco Sage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out, WIF Football, if you'd like to play. Be sure to check out the Missouri Sports Network for all your live sports updates throughout the year. Check out the Scoreboard Guy on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, amongst other live sports, including a live post-game football show following every Friday night, beginning week 1. And then you can join them, hang out with the coaches on Monday nights, Bambinos in Springfield, for the quarterback club. See you this fall.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt.
And we are back here. I want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County, of course, for making this game possible. And I want to thank Bank of Crocker, among the other sponsors, for helping to support Waynesville Tiger Athletics. They'll be helping to support the Frisco League basketball tournament and some Tiger basketball this year. So we appreciate that. Out in center field to start this. Nedidich will go out on an F8.
Now batting, number 10.
That's what I
Molly
thought that was.
Zarcone.
It's out number 1, Zarcone coming up. And then Bank of Iberia, our constant sponsor. I want to thank them. They're just a great supporters of the Frisco League sports, including Iberia and the Waynesville Tigers. Without all these people, this stuff cannot happen. It takes a lot to do all this. Foul ball. That would have been a good hit right there for the Lady Tigers. 0-2 now. Zarcone up to bat. Nenadich had the first out for the Tigers. Reagan and Riley Grosveen are coming up next, followed by Gordon, Lee Zinner coming up next. Gomez, Calhoun, and Hisataki is the lineup for the Tigers. Pitch going down as a strike. That is out number 2 for Waynesville. Reagan, Grosveen are coming up to the plate now. I believe these numbers might not match. Nope. These numbers do not match their number on their uniform. Alrighty then. So no, they got their pink jerseys don't match their numbers on the roster. So Reagan Grosveen is number 10. That means Zarcone is not number 10.
No, he is number 10.
Then why is...
That's Molly right there back.
Oh. Then the order's not right. It should have been her, then Reagan Grosveener.
No, she's batting now, and now Reagan's up to bat. Now Reagan's up.
Okay. Alright, never mind. I think we're figured out here.
Now batting, number 9, Reagan Grosveener.
Alright, I think we're figured out here, but...
Yeah, now Reagan's up.
Alright.
Yep, you're good.
Whatever. The book matches, we're good. It makes it all work. Sometimes the book doesn't always look as pretty as you want it to.
Just follow along with who's batting.
Just follow the names.
Names and number tell you all.
Reagan Grosveener up to bat, 1-1. Riley Grosveener after this. And the internet is behaving itself very well. I should not have said that, but I'm sure it will.
You did. No,
Right as I said that, Coach Wise's internet over there decided it don't want to work.
there you go.
And big hit by Grosveener. This is going to be a double. Could be a triple if the ball went a little further back, but all the way out to the fence for a walk-off double, or stand-up
Next
double.
up is number 1, Riley Grosveener.
So Riley Grosveener coming up to bat, wearing number 1 on the jersey. Again, Tigers in the pink tonight. If you are a realty company looking for a house to sponsor, we have a great deal for you. We have a sponsor spot every game that you could have your house that you are selling, whatever property, updated during this basketball season, highlighted for however long you want, basically, during that halftime. So get a hold of me if you would like to do that. Be a great way to reach a lot of people, especially during basketball season. Again, updating the basketball coverage this year. We'll be making a few more trips down to Arkansas. We'll have our first games in Pocahontas, Arkansas. That is out number 3, by the way. So we're going to take a break after the 6-3 out. We'll be back after this. Still a 4-run lead for Bolivar.
From the FCCLA and
Sage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gasco Sage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gasco Sage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gasco Sage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out WIF Football if you'd like to play. Be sure to check out the Missouri Sports Network for all your live sports updates throughout the year. Check out the Scoreboard Guy on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. And back here again in Tigertown. First pitch to Bolivar, the second inning for Cribs. First pitch is a strike. We did not have football yesterday, so 5-3 put out to start this inning. Out number 1. Wohoy coming up. There was no football yesterday, so we did not get the football out for the week, but we have a road game for you, a matchup with Kickapoo and Waynesville. Battles the unbeaten there, the winner. It's a win-win for Waynesville because you get bonus points no matter what in this ball game. Foul ball. But an opponent that the Tigers could really compete with, I think.
That, Coach. Fun fact, Bolivar's first base coach, his older brother was my high school baseball coach in Arkansas.
Nice. Speaking of Arkansas, we are pleased to be providing coverage of the Pocahontas Redskins down in Arkansas this year for basketball season. So if you're a fan of those, check that out. We'll have the schedule on there. A wind-up, one little array there. 1 and 2 count. I believe, check with Wise, is there a 60-second pitch count in softball?
A 60-second.
Or whatever, baseball has a pitch count, whatever it is.
You know what?
Not officially a pitch count, but I mean, you can't just hold the ball there. We're going to have a strikeout on that. 2 outs now.
No, number 24, Aubrey Funk.
Well, I know you can get like a
you're
delay.
talking about like an actual pitch count.
Like you can, like there's not a pitch count, but you can't. Yeah, there's like a delay or something, or a intentional delay or whatever they call it there.
Yeah, they have to take time to receive the pitch call.
I've always been told it's about 60 seconds that they give them at the most. If I don't know if there's an official.
Usually one of your pitchers catching the ball and pitching it within 10 seconds. Yeah. He wanted like a rhythm, a pace.
Not like the old-fashioned baseball games back in the day where you're sitting there for 4. Yeah.
Catch that.
And off the hands of Grosviener, that's going to go down as an error.
You don't see that every day. The Twins usually have a solid play.
She had a very good game last time there. That's going to be an
Number 2,
E6 or an E5. It's going to be an error. I think it's an E5. Yep, she's playing at third. And Mathian coming up. She scored and had a hit on the last one. That's an out to the outfield. That's going to be out number 3. And I got a bug crawling on me here. Go away. It's going to be F9 on here. We'll be back after this. Still got a 4-run game going in the bottom of the second. Johnson Insurance is your local personal insurance provider in Dixon, Missouri. Has an office right there in downtown Dixon. Been there for many years. She will personally come out, talk to you about your insurance needs. Check her out in Dixon. Pulaski Talks is your local, non-biased news source for Pulaski County, whether it be local headlines all the way to the state level. Check them out on YouTube at Pulaski Talks. Tri-Town Sports is your newest youth sports facilitator, having volleyball, basketball, among other sports this year, including flag football. Check them out on Facebook, Tri-Town Sports, Waynesville, St. Robert, Fort Leonard Wood. The Licking Athletic Booster Club would like to wish good luck to the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats this year as they compete in their fall sports and they get ready for the basketball season, again, as they start the year off in the Frisco League Tournament. Good luck, Wildcats, from the Licking Booster Club. Dog Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your bottom of the second. We remain a 4-0 ball game here. Bolivar, a big first inning, but since then, it's been all defense for both these teams. We've had an error and a hit, and that has been it besides 6 outs, and basically a 1-inning time frame here. So Gordon up to bat. Her first pitch is a strike. Second pitch on the way. Off the net. That's strike number 2. So 0-2 count, just like that for the Lady Tigers. The weather for October is very generous right now. Because normally, I believe, if I read it right, it's supposed to be like 40 degrees right now, 45 degrees average, and it has been close to 70, maybe 80 today. Depends on where you are. A pitch into the dirt. Count remains 1-2. Keely Zinner coming up to bat next for the Lady Tigers. I believe we will start off our girls season at Dixon with the Dixon Jamboree, and we'll start off our boys basketball season. That will be at Webster Groves on the 20th. That will be the Waynesville Tigers against a couple pretty good teams up there in that one. Webster Groves, and I think SLU or CBC was in that last year. So, a couple of very good programs that usually will make a good playoff run. It's a good warm-up for the Tigers to start the basketball season, as the COC is not for the faint of hearted. Another foul ball. The COC is a pretty good monster there when it comes to basketball, with Ozark and Nixa Republic, and well, even baseball in the spring. You get some. Willard usually comes out.
There's Division I player in every lineup in our conference.
Usually that ball's out, by the way. That's going to be a 1-3 out from the pitcher. That's going to be our first out. Keely Zinner coming up to bat.
Next up, number 6, Malia Hihile Zinner.
But yeah, especially, I'm sure many of these teams have several of these kids coming back that Some had really good JV programs, and historically Springfield, until the last few years, has had probably some of the best baseball that you could find in Missouri there. And that is going to result in a hit. That will be a stand-up double for Zinner. Right in that gap out
Next
in the
up, number 22, Madeline Gomez.
center left field. Gomez coming up to the plate. And Gomez is a strike first there. Got really quiet all of a sudden. I was not sure why it got quiet there, but it got very silent for a second after that last pitch. These are still the first at-bats for the Lady Tigers here, so we don't have any data for you from... Tigers did lose the last game, I believe. I don't know what the score was, but I do believe that was a loss yesterday.
It's 12-1.
A 12-1 ball game.
A very good Ozark team. Their leadoff batter had two-run home runs, I think.
And all these schools that play in the fall, they do play in the fall district season. None of these play in the spring. I don't believe you can play in the spring, actually play districts in the spring if you play in the fall. And I'm surprised there's not a fall baseball season myself. Since softball has one.
Yep, I wish we did. I think it should go both ways for baseball and softball.
I think part of the reasoning is football that they do that, but it doesn't always make sense. Because you get some of these schools that there is probably enough kids at most of these COC schools that you could have a fall baseball team. Kids that don't play other sports that would play baseball. Now the smaller schools do because they don't have football. I did find out that Licking apparently had football back in the day also at one point, which I did not know. That was a long, long time ago.
I could see that.
And they also may have been the Tigers back in the day.
Hey, you got under.
And good steal on that.
Good slide.
Zinner is able to move across. But also the Camdenton Lakers used to be the Camdenton Tigers, so a lot of people used to be Tigers. Mainly because Missouri was the Tigers, and that was a popular name to pick. Just everyone picked the same name. Full count still here. This is pitch number... It's pitch number 7 right now that we're on. Number 8, actually. Number 9. So this is... Gomez is earning her at bat right here. She is helping to add this pitch count here for Bolivar. And that's going to be a strikeout for Gomez, out number 2. Calhoun coming up. We still got a runner at third. That is 2 outs right now.
Next up, number 13, Akela Calhoun.
This is where I would have told you something about Calhoun. However, I was eating popcorn chicken. I didn't have a chance to tell you something about that.
There you go, RBI.
And a little bouncer just out of the grass, or out of the dirt there.
Now up, number 4, Ruby Isatake.
Man. That was some strong seasoning. We're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be back as they take a break on the mound. Bank of Pulaski County, with 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of the Waynesville Tigers and Lady Tigers athletics, including all their sports and activities. Security Bank is a member FDIC equal housing home lender. They can provide home loans, auto loans, whatever type of loan you need, and whatever support you need, give Security Bank a call or visit them. And we are back here again, and Sadie Fawn coming into the game. Hisataki up to bat after the first mound visit. I don't know if that was an officially mound visit. I think it was, but that maybe if we have another visit, it would be the end of her pitching for the day, probably. That was a hard hit ball up into the fence. 0-2 count here for Hisataki. She's had some pretty good moments this year also. She has had some pretty good ball games for these Lady Tigers. And that pitch is going to be away. I think that one just kind of got away from her on there. And that'll go down as a strike looking. That'll be out number 3. So 3 outs. We'll be back up for Bolivar. 4-1. Bolivar leads. Osage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gasco Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gasco Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gasco Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports, so once again, Hamilton will lead off with a single here on the first pitch. My chair is still spinning. And then
number 6,
Hendrickson coming up to bat. Now this stadium here is not immune from wind and storms. We've had, I believe, 2 different storms hit the high school here, and I believe we had a carport that was somewhere over there or somewhere that got blown on the field at one point here. And then we also had a over to second that she is safe. We also had I think pole vault mats or high jump mats over here a couple times.
Yeah.
Nature has had their share, and if you've seen how heavy those pole vault mats are, it takes a lot to move them.
They usually call me if they ever need them moved, Alan.
Well, you've had a carport in your baseball field before too.
Yeah, that was.
I think that was the same
That was
time
a great
period.
team bonding moment right there. We got the entire team together, and we handled that thing quite well.
And you gave it back to the dog kennel over there. That's
So
where it
we walked
belonged.
all the way back to the shelter.
Runner on second. She almost moved,
19.
but instead that's going to be a walk. Oh,
Number 19, Peyton Corum.
so runner on first and second, no outs. Foul ball. That one would not have felt good if that would have been a little lower. Corum up to bat for the Lady Tiger, or for the Lady Liberators. And good pitch on that. That's strike number 2. So 0-2 count early here. No outs right now for Bolivar. So far the game flowing pretty quick.
They get you? I love a good foul ball straight back into the net.
I thought it was going to come through the hole.
And we're going to have our strikeout, or first out of the inning here for Corum.
No, foul ball.
Oh, just a foul? Never mind.
She got it a little bit.
Well, that was as close as you're going to get to not getting a strikeout on there. She is 5 pitches in this at bat right now, and Corum is fighting her way to keep this going. And that is up. That is out of play. It's catchable, but Tigers can't get to it. Hisataki trying to get to the ball, but not successful on that. Runners still on first and second. 3-run deficit remains here for the Lady Tigers. They're wearing the pink and black today for our breast cancer awareness. Over to second, safe. I do gotta say, the groundskeeper is doing a great job of mowing this grass, though. Ball is lost behind home plate somewhere. And
Now what? Number
that
3,
will,
Riley Tosh.
either way, that will advance everybody, because that is going to go down as a walk. Tosh coming up to bat. Coach with the drop on that. Error for the Bolivar coach. That's over there.
PC right there. Error, coach.
I believe we don't have an out. We have bases loaded, no one on. Or no outs. Got 4 on. 1-1 count coming up here. Foul ball. Oh, that one, that came close to that hole right there.
That was almost auto time.
That was slow. That was almost slow enough that it just about slipped in that little groove right there. High pitch. That's going to be another ball. Bases loaded. The runners on second and third are a little bit itchy on the trigger finger there, trying to move on.
That's a business decision right there.
I think she was more startled by the ball coming at her about 60 miles an hour.
I don't want that one hitting my hand.
Yeah. She turned around, there was a ball flying right towards her right there, and she moved just in time.
Some coaches wear helmets.
And this is going to drop as a single to RBI shot for Bolivar. That will advance the runner. And we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Center fielder, number 11.
Johnson Insurance is your local personal insurance provider in Dixon, Missouri. Has an office right there in downtown Dixon. Been there for many years. She will personally come out, talk to you about your insurance needs. Check her out in Dixon. Pulaski Talks is your local, non-biased news source for Pulaski County, whether it be local headlines all the way to the state level. Check them out on YouTube at Pulaski Talks. Tri-Town Sports is your newest youth sports facilitator, having volleyball, basketball, among other sports this year, including flag football. Check them out on Facebook, Tri-Town Sports, Waynesville, St. Robert, Fort Leonard Wood. The Licking Athletic Booster Club would like to wish good luck to the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats this year. as they compete in their fall sports and they get ready for the basketball season again as they start the year off in the Frisco League Tournament. Good luck, Wildcats, from the Licking Booster Club. Dog Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snack. And we are back here, and runners at second and third now after the pitch into the dirt. Bolivar up by 5, 6-1 in favor of the Liberators right now. 1-0 count, 1-1 count for Mays. Mays third at bat. Over to first. That is our first out of the inning. That's going to be a sack, though.
Number 7, Carly Cribs.
Sacrifice RBI on that. And then I'll make this a 7-1 ball game here. 1-0 count, 1-1 count again, so Cribs coming up. Cribs has singled and scored in the first, 5-3 put out in the second, and we are in the third right now. I've not updated my little ticker down there, but we'll be live at Kickapoo for football this weekend. Home of the Chiefs. I believe it is Springfield's newest high school they have. Built in 72, I believe, or something like that. Glendale and Kickapoo both built in the later years. Parkview was the second new high school.
Number 15, Sid Walhoy.
And another, I think someone scored on that, pretty sure. It's not on the board, but
Somebody did score.
should be 8-1 right here. That ball is a long foul ball to Walhoy. That does clear the bases on my chart, so that is correct. We got 4 runs in this inning, 4 runs earlier, so the score matches mine anyway. Need to pick up the bat phone and get that score corrected down there. Fun fact, I do the state softball, the senior game that they do every year, and there is a phone connected directly to the home dugout, and that's going to be a error on that, so it's going to be an E. I don't know. It's going to be an error on the second baseman, I think, on the throw.
Number 24.
And that'll put Bolivar on second. Walhoy. Funk coming up. Funk had a 2 RBI home run in the first and had an error in the second. Now, does an error officially go on your record? Or does that count as nothing if you get on base with an error?
No, it counts as nothing.
Okay. I didn't think it counted as anything. It does count, but it doesn't count for anything on your stats.
Oh, there you go.
And we're just going to bring in 1 run. That's a long RBI shot on that. from first.
Next up, number 2, Michaela Methvin.
That'll make this a 9-1 ball game here. Funk on first. Methin up here, and that's a what is that? That's a ball. That looked like a strike in my eyes, but there we go. There's a strike. We are about to cycle over again here with the lineup, as 5 runs have scored and 6 batters in this inning here for Bolivar. 9-1 ball game right now.
Yeah, they're doing the scoreboard. They are? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Matthew, they're doing the scoreboard down at the...
2-2 count. The ball over to third. Safe. Back to third. That is dropped. She is safe. Runner advances. Runners on first and third. And Hamilton back up.
Catcher, number 16,
She had a
Hamilton.
single and scored earlier. She had an F6 in the first. And the score is updated on the official board out, well, the scoreboard, I guess. It's official for everyone to see anyway. But at home, you would never have known that it wasn't that. And that's going to be our third out. That'll end the inning. Be a 1-3 put out for out number 3. We'll be back after this. 9-1 Bolivar. Bank of Pulaski County, with 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of the Waynesville Tigers and Lady Tigers athletics, including all their sports and activities. Security Bank is a member FDIC equal housing home lender. They can provide home loans, auto loans, whatever type of loan you need, and whatever support you need, give Security Bank a call or visit them in Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Brian Borum of Cross Creek Realty is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Crocker Lions, as well as all the other area Frisco League teams in this part of Missouri. Be sure to check him out at Cross Creek Realty for all your home needs, whether it be selling a house or looking for a house. They have homes to sell and homes to buy. Rennie Tire Pro is your local tire shop in the Licking area. Be sure to check them out for whether it be just changing a tire, buying a set of new tires, small auto repair. Check out Rennie Tire in Licking, Missouri. ZCM Timber Harvesting is your local timber harvesting service in this part of Missouri. Give Sarah Martin and the team a call. The Bank of Iberia is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Waynesville and Iberia communities, along with all the other Frisco League teams in the area. Be sure to give them a call. They are a member FDIC equal home housing lender, 2 locations, Waynesville and Iberia. Post Pawn Shop is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and all the area schools, including the Frisco League basketball tournament. Be sure to visit them down by the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. The Bank of Crocker, since 1911, has been in Pulaski County and the surrounding area for many years. They have home loans, auto loans, whatever. And back to Tiger side of things here. Ninadich coming up. This is her second at bat. She flew out to center field in the first. First pitch into the dirt. And that is a ball on that, strike on that one. Coming up next, Zarcone and Reagan Grosfener. Over to first, good throw from third. 5-3 put out.
Right fielder, number 10, Molly Zarcone.
Zarcone coming up to the plate. Zarcone had a strikeout in the 3-pitch strikeout in the second at bat for the Tigers in the first. That is fouled. That is a close one here. Was close. See if our replay here on my screen, see if what we can. No, that was foul. Good call on that. Just a hair before the plate. Strike on that. That is an 0-2 count, just like that on Zarcone. After Reagan is Riley Grosvenor. Reagan did get a double at her at bat. This is going to be an infield fly out.
Pitcher, number 9, Reagan Grosvenor.
So, 3 pitches, 2 outs on the infield fly on that one. Reagan Grosvenor coming up to bat. And that is out. Shortstop, big play. That'll go down as an F6. That is out number 3. And I put those all in the wrong inning. But anyways, we'll be back.
Ladies and
After
gentlemen,
this.
tighten up your laces.
Osage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs, whether you live rural or in the city. They can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out WIF Football if you'd like to play. Be sure to check out the Missouri Sports Network for all your live sports updates throughout the... Back here, it is the top of the 4th.
Number 6, Nova Hendrickson.
Hendrickson up to bat. She has been up to bat twice. And she got on base at some point. I think she walked, actually. She did walk. She walked and walked a second time. She did score in the 3rd. And 3-0 count. She might get the 3rd walk of this game. Almost had a 4-pitch walk, but good pitch by the Lady Tigers on that. And a full count now for Hendrickson.
Now batting is number 19,
That
Peyton
will be
Corum.
a quiet strike as she goes down right there. Corum coming up. Corum, I believe, was walked also in the 1st when she had a 2-shot RBI single in the 3rd.
Number 3, Riley Tosh.
And Corum will... That should be out number 2, right?
Just one. Oh. Now it's
Oh, never
2
mind.
outs. Good.
She made it on base. I see what
Next
we
up,
did.
Number 11, Josie Mays.
There we go. We're going to have a 4-3 for Tosh. Out number 2. And over to second, runner is safe. Can't see the first base over here from this angle. You got a big wall in the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Foul ball. 0-2 count for Mays right here. Mays has a 6-3 out, a infield out, and then she had a sacrifice RBI in the third. Safe on the steal. Still 9-1 in favor of Bolivar. Again, thank you for joining us here. That is hit deep. And that is into the cheap seats out there. That is our second home run that we have had here. That's a 2-run shot.
Now batting number 7, Carly Cribbs.
Cribbs coming up to bat.
Did Richard win something?
Do what?
Did Richard win something?
Yeah, I told him he was awesome at chicken dance. That's what, he just won.
So 11-1.
He was like,
Why do I have 11-2? It's 11-1.
I said, winner of the chicken dance tonight is Mr. Zarcone.
Must have bumped the
Yeah, I just
Two
made
on there.
something up. I figured it'd be funny.
oh, it was.
Cribbs 0-1 count. Cribbs 0-2 count now. Pitch over to first. That is out. That'll end the inning. There's out number 3. We'll be back 11-3 in favor of the Liberators. Johnson Insurance is your local personal insurance provider in Dixon, Missouri. Has an office right there in downtown Dixon. Been there for many years. She will personally come out, talk to you about your insurance needs. Check her out in Dixon. Pulaski Talks is your local non-biased news source for Pulaski County, whether it be local headlines all the way to the state level. Check them out on YouTube at Pulaski Talks. Tri-Town Sports is your newest youth sports facilitator, having volleyball, basketball, among other sports this year, including flag football. Check them out on Facebook, Tri-Town Sports, Waynesville, St. Robert, Fort Leonard Wood. The Licking Athletic Booster Club would like to wish good luck to the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats this year as they compete in their fall sports and they get ready for the basketball season, again, as they start the year off in the Frisco League Tournament. Good luck, Wildcats, from the Licking Booster Club. Dog Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for... And back here, bottom of the 4th, Riley Grosviner. Her last at bat was in the first inning. She had a 6-3 put out in that at bat. She had 3 pitches in that time at the plate there. 1-1 count coming up for Grosviner. Thank you for joining us here. Appreciate all the people who joined us this baseball or softball season. Hopefully you join us this baseball season also.
There you go.
And that's going to be a single. That'll drop in the outfield. Grosviner will get on base. So leadoff single. Gordon coming up next.
Elena Gordon.
Gordon 1-3 put out, hit to the pitcher in the second. Gordon's had a good job defensively at the plate. She hasn't had a whole lot of stuff get past her back there. None of it's affected anything. First ball is away. Second pitch. is high. It's going to be 2-0 to Gordon. So Tigers with the chance here. They have one at first. They need to get at least one run to cut into this 10-digit deficit. We're going to have our first strike out of that. I think we got our ball finally back here. And 2 strikes, 2-2 count for Gordon. Healy Zinner coming up next. There's 0 outs. Gomez after that, and then Calhoun and Hisataki. Foul. That is hard off the hole right there. We do have this rather large net in the softball field. That is kind of standard now, though. I think pretty much every baseball, softball field has these nets instead of the fence now.
Yeah. Nets have more give.
There is still some of the smaller fields that I believe that is going to be a free base on there. Runners at first and second
First
now.
baseman, number 6, Malia
Grosvenor
Zinner.
second, Gordon at first. The Healy Zinner coming up. She had a double and scored in the second.
What number is that? 11?
Yeah, we're having a pitching change here. We're going to take a short break while the pitcher warms up. We'll be back after this. Bank of Pulaski County, with 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of... Nope, we are back here. We did not have a pitching change. We just had a courtesy runner come in. Extended courtesy runner. Foul ball into the net. 0-1 count after the foul ball. Pitch to Zinner. That's a foul. Oh, 0-2 count here for Zinner. Still no outs for the Lady Tigers. Runners at second and third. A home run here would go a long way for Waynesville if they can get a ball, even get a ball deep right now. It's going to be the first out of the inning.
Next up, number 22, Madeline Gomez.
Gomez coming up. She struck out in the the second. She had a 9-pitch at bat over to first. Runner is out at first for out number 2. And Grosvenor will make her way over to third in that whole exchange right there. 1-1 count to Gomez. Sometimes there's a lot going on in the book with baseball. You can have a lot of things at one time happen that you got to document. And you don't have a lot of time to do it.
A lot of stats.
And this book is not designed to keep track of all that stuff. And a little popper to the pitcher. That's going to be out. The score stands 11-1. Bolivar in the lead. We'll be back for the 5th. Sage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gas Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gas Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gas Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out WIF Football if you'd like to play. Be sure to check out the Missouri Sports Network. Wolhoy at the bat for Bolivar here, and 2-0 count early for her. She has scored twice, and she has made it to base twice. She'll make it to base a third time here in this contest. That's going to be a single outside of the infield.
Aubrey Funk.
Aubrey Funk coming up. And that is hit number 2 here for Bolivar. Just another single here. Funk will get her... well, she'll be on base for
Pitcher number 2, Michaela Methvin.
She'll be on base for a third time here. I don't know how she got on base in the third, but I didn't write it down. Anyways, it don't matter a whole lot. She didn't go anywhere very far, but I think she walked, actually. No, she didn't walk. She must have had a hit. I don't know, but this is over to third. Base is now loaded. No one out here. Bolivar really stacking up the numbers right now.
Catcher number 16, Brooklyn Hamilton.
So, Hamilton up to bat. Oh and 1 count for Hamilton. 1-1 count for Hamilton. Two and 1 count to Hamilton. And that is Grosvenor pitching over to third.
She's out.
So the runner is out either way for interference. That will bring in a run, though. Bolivar takes a 12-1 lead.
Hendrickson.
And then, so we're going to have an RBI. And out it.
Got her.
Is that a double play? That is a double play. So that's going to be a 6-4-3 for out number 3. And we're going to take a break. 12-1. Bolivar on top. Osage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gas Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gas Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gas Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports will once again be providing the coverage of the Waynesville youth football for grades kindergarten all the way to 6th grade this year, from week 1 all the way to the championship in November. Games will start first week of September. Be sure to reach out WIF Football if you'd like to play. Be sure to check out the Missouri Sports Network for all your live sports updates throughout the year. Check out the Scoreboard Guy on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, amongst other live sports, including a live post-game football show following every Friday night beginning week 1. And then you can join them, hang out with the coaches on Monday nights, Bambinos in Springfield, for the quarterback club. See you this fall.
Everyone has a ritual. That small thing we do to keep us focused.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game?
To drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health.
Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
And up to bat, Calhoun will start off for Waynesville. I was wondering why it didn't look right. I was on the Bolivar side of the book still. Didn't think that math looked right. Foul ball. That's a deep foul ball. One count to Calhoun. Calhoun has made it on base at some point, and she did not get very far after that. I don't know how she made it on base, but she got on there. Foul ball. 1 and 2 count. That ball is deep. That is caught. Go down as an F7 for the defense.
Left fielder number 4, Ruby Hisatake.
Hisatake coming up to the plate. She struck out in the 3rd. This is her second at-bat, or the second she struck out. And that was working its way over there. Foul ball into the net just above. Oh, and 1 count to Hisatake. Second pitch on the way. 0 and 2 count. Tigers need to get at least 2 runs here to keep this game alive for them. And it's going to be a infield catch over to third base.
Next up is number 7, Alexis Nenadic.
So that is 2 outs. Nenadic coming up. Flew out to center field and had a 5-3 put out in the 3rd. This is her 3rd at-bat of the ball game. If this is the last at-bat, thank you for joining us. Appreciate everybody. And we will see you. We'll have volleyball on Thursday along with junior high football. Then we'll have varsity football on the road at Kickapoo Friday. We'll have 6G football games. That's going to be a single that will find a hole. Nenadic will get on base. Zarcone coming up.
Now batting, number 10, Molly Zarcone.
Struck out and had a fly out to 3rd in this ball game. Foul ball. And nerves are still over there for Coach Malbach. She did not budge on that. Up next, Reagan Grosswiener, if she comes up to the plate. Oh, we do get a Tiger on. I need to put her base on there. And that is going to fall. That's going to safe. That would have ended the game there, but that will
Next up,
go down as a
pitcher
single.
number 9, Reagan Grosviener.
So runners on first and second now. Tigers starting to get in the groove. Reagan Grosviener had a double and was
Here it is.
out.
Home run.
That is back. That's
playing
a
another inning,
three-shot
baby.
home run. Big
That
home
is-
run by Grosviener on that. I don't know why it says Bolivar, but that is a Tiger home run.
And a kid. Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but there we go. We'll fix it right there. 12-4 now for the ball game here. Still in favor
Next
of
up,
Bolivar.
number 1, shortstop, Riley Grosviener. We are playing the 6th.
Oh, no.
Well, 3 RBI shot anyway.
Yep.
She's gonna hit a home run. I forget.
And 12-4 here, getting everything all sorted out on the book there. That was a good shot on the home run. Over, that's going to be out in the inning here, but the damage was done after a 5-3 putout. That is out number 3. We'll be back after this. 12-4, Bolivar on top, heading to the 6th. Johnson Insurance is your local personal insurance provider in Dixon, Missouri. Has an office right there in downtown Dixon. Been there for many years. She will personally come out, talk to you about your insurance needs. Check her out in Dixon. Pulaski Talks is your local, non-biased news source for Pulaski County, whether it be local headlines all the way to the state level. Check them out on YouTube at Pulaski Talks. Tri-Town Sports is your newest youth sports facilitator, having volleyball, basketball, among other sports this year, including flag football. Check them out on Facebook, Tri-Town Sports, Waynesville, St. Robert, Fort Leonard Wood. The Licking Athletic Booster Club would like to wish good luck to the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats this year as they compete in their fall sports. We are back here. Peyton Corum coming up to the plate. She has scored twice, and she has made it to base 3 times, being stranded in the first. Oh, did not get the call there that they were hoping for. Thought she went for the swing. Coming up next is Tosh. Tosh has had a couple RBIs in this ball game. That's going to be an error on... Well, no, we'll call that a hit there.
Number 3, Riley Tosh.
So Tosh coming in, 3 RBIs in the ball game. She scored once, and then she had a 4-3 putout in the 4th. We're going to have a discussion here. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back after this. Osage Electric is a proud supporter of the Dixon Bulldogs and all the schools in their district in Pulaski County, Missouri, along with Marys County and other locations throughout Missouri. Good luck to the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs this season from Gas Osage Electric. G-Tech Fiber is built to last. Your local area internet run on Gas Osage Electric power poles. Reach out to Gas Osage Electric for all your G-Tech Fiber internet needs. Whether you live rural or in the city, they can provide internet. Chris Pills Basketball is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports, Pocahontas Redskins, and the area schools. Allen Hilliard Sports. And back here after the discussion, a quick strike to Bolivar on that. 0-2 count to Tosh. Safe on the play. Their runners at
Number
first
11,
and
Josie
third.
Mays.
Mays coming up. Mays has scored once, had 3 outs and a sacrifice RBI included in that. And this is going to go down as a hit, and that is 1. That is 2. 14-4 now. That's going to be a double
Number 7,
for 2
Carly
RBIs. And Cribbs coming up. Cribbs has scored once, had a sack RBI, and had 2 5-3 putouts in this ball game so far. No outs in this game right now. And 2-1 count. Runner on third. It used to get rid of the base runners as I added them, but I guess it doesn't get rid of them anymore. Runner back on first and third here. Sometimes computer stuff doesn't always cooperate.
Number 15, Sid Wolhoy.
Wolhoy up to bat. She has walked and scored, had an error and scored, hit a run and scored, or hit a single and scored, and struck out. So she scored 3 times and been on base 3 times. Runners now at second and third. Advancing on the pitch, 2-0 count, 2-1 count. So we got area of softball district starting tomorrow, I believe. We have at Norwood. We have Crocker, Stoutland, and many of those schools. This is out to center field. That is caught. Bring in a run. 15 on the board for Bolivar. Be a sack on that.
Number 24, Aubrey Funk.
The out number 1. Run at third to make this, well, we're over the 10 limit again, so Tiger's going to have to pull out some magic here. This is a infield fly. That's going to be a foul ball, and nowhere to go on that. But back to home plate and do it again.
I can't tell you how many times we practice that in baseball. Infield fly balls.
That is
Even
the
foul ball territory fly balls.
simplest out over. Is this a double play? Safe at home. The first base runner is out. So that will go down as a
Number 2,
fielder's
Michaela
choice. Actually, well, yeah, we'll put that as a fielder's choice on that one. This time, that will end the inning right there. 5-3, and 3 outs. Bolivar leads 16-4. We'll be back after this. Johnson Insurance is your local personal insurance provider in Dixon, Missouri. Has an office right there in downtown Dixon. Been there for many years. She will personally come out, talk to you about your insurance needs. Check her out in Dixon. Pulaski Talks is your local, non-biased news source for Pulaski County, whether it be local headlines all the way to the state level. Check them out on YouTube at Pulaski Talks. Tri-Town Sports is your newest youth sports facilitator, having volleyball, basketball, among other sports this year, including flag football. Check them out on Facebook, Tri-Town Sports, Waynesville, St. Robert, Fort Leonard Wood. The Licking Athletic Booster Club would like to wish good luck to the Licking Wildcats and Lady Wildcats this year. as they compete in their fall sports and they get ready for the basketball season again as they start the year off in the Frisco League Tournament. Good luck, Wildcats, from the Licking Booster Club. Dog Patch on Highway 28 is your local gas station for all your small grocery needs. Also, your Hunt's Brothers pizza provider, making it fresh in the store and keeping it warm under the lights for you. Multi flavors to choose from. You get 3 for $30. Also, all your snacks, chips, whatever you need, down to your beverages and down to your sweet snacks. Check out Dog Patch. The Dixon School District has been a sponsor of Allen Hilliard Sports for many years now and continues to provide sponsorship. They have 3. And back here, bottom of the 6th, Elena Gordon up to bat. Gordon has been at bat twice. She made it on base in the 4th, and she did not in the 2nd. So she is, I believe, 1-2. She might have had a walk in the other one. Foul ball. That is a long foul ball. Gordon coming out, trying to get something going.
Go Gordo.
Tigers have 3 outs unless they can get some runs. Last time they were able to cut into this and help this out a little bit. But we will see what the plan is here.
Gotta go.
Is hit out to the outfield out there, and that will stop her at first. That's going to go down as a single.
Now batting, number 6, Malia Hihile Zenner.
Hihile Zinner coming up for the Lady Tigers.
Courtesy runner is number 11, Abby Wright.
And Abby Wright coming out for Waynesville as a courtesy runner. Foul ball, back into the net. That is strike number 1. Strike number 2. Runner still at first. That is Gordon at first. Leadoff hit for the Lady Tigers in this. Foul ball. That did not count as an out. The net does not count. Over first, double play. Nope, they're going to get the, just swap out first base there. That's going to be out for Gordon on the fielder's choice.
Now batting is second baseman, number 8, Kendall Cobb.
She will get on base with the fielder's choice. Gomez coming up to the plate. Gomez has 2 outs in this ball game, a strikeout and a 1-3 put out. The pitcher doing a great job in this game on the defensive side. We'll have all the scoring plays that I have got on video, at least for you, updated on there this week. And the pass ball will give up a free base for the Lady Tigers. So, Healy Zinner able to... Healy Zinner. That. Tongue twister. That's going to be a single. That might bring in 1. It will not, but it's going to bring in runners on the corners. Gomez with a single.
Number 13, Michaela Calhoun.
And Gomez at first. Healy Zinner at third. Pitch is a strike. Calhoun swinging on the first one. And low strike on that one. There's one out currently in this inning here. This pitch is away. That is strike number 3. That is out number 2. Hisataki coming up.
Number 4, Ruby Hisataki.
Chance to advance the play here. High pitch on that. Back to 2-0 count. Foul ball. Two and one. Runners at second and third for the Tigers. And another run brought in here for Waynesville.
You know what? We might be down 16-5, but these girls aren't giving up. I
No,
love it.
Tigers still fighting back. Keeping the season going just a little bit longer here. In the last 2 innings, the Tigers have scored 4 runs.
Number 7, Alexis Nenadic.
Nenadic coming back up. This is her 4th time at bat. She's had 2 outs and has had a single and scored in the 5th inning. So early 2-0 count here for Nenadic now. And this is going to be an error. So we're going to have both runners in scoring position, and the Tigers will bring in another run.
Okay, we scored the run at third. We're playing the final inning.
We just need 10 more.
Number 10, Molly Zarcone.
That will bring in Gomez. Hisataki will move to third, and Nenadic will make her way up to second on that shot. 16-6. And that will go down as an E1. Or no, it'll be not an E1, an E3. Not quite able to bring that catch in. Led to the runner getting on base. And that is out. That will end the inning. But that will end the ball game here. But that'll bring the regular season to a close. It's been a great season here, and congratulations to both these teams. Tigers will fall 16-3.
That concludes tonight's varsity matchup.
Thank you for joining
Please
us.
stick around and join us in about 10 minutes
We
for our
will
JV
see you
contest.
for volleyball and football on Thursday. Have a great night from Allen Hilliard Sports. Bank of Pulaski County, with 2 convenient locations in Waynesville and St. Robert, Missouri, is a proud supporter of the Waynesville Tigers and the Lady Tigers athletics, including all their sports and activities. Security Bank is a member FDIC equal housing home lender. They can provide home loans, auto loans, whatever type of loan you need, and whatever support you need, give Security Bank a call or visit them in Waynesville, St. Robert, Missouri. Brian Borum of Cross Creek Realty is a proud supporter of Allen Hilliard Sports and the Crocker Lions, as well as all the other area Frisco League teams in this part of Missouri. Be sure to check him out at Cross Creek Realty for all your home needs, whether it be selling a house or